Forgotten. Prologue. The night was thick and cold, and a fine rain fell on the roof of a gray house, a structure abandoned to the whims of time. In the living room, barely lit by the dim light of a floor lamp, a Christmas tree stood unadorned, bare and devoid of festive spirit, as if the very idea of celebrating was a distant memory. Sitting on a rickety sofa, an old man drank whiskey and smoked his fifth cigarette of the night. The smoke mixed with the cold, damp air, creating a heavy atmosphere, permeated with loneliness. The man stood up slowly, each step echoing on the old wood beneath his feet. They were firm steps, but laden with a sadness that only the years could accumulate. When he reached the corner of the living room, he turned on the radio, and the echo of a melancholic melody began to fill the silence. "Come to My House This Christmas" by Luis Aguirre. The song, with its message of hope, contrasted painfully with the bitterness that invaded his heart. Without taking his eyes off the desolate tree, the old man walked to his bedside table. There, waiting for him, was a thick, rustic rope, carefully prepared. With the music playing in the background, he went in search of a high chair and placed it under an old beam. With precision and calm, he passed the rope over the beam, securing it with the meticulousness of someone who has thought through every detail. He brought the cigarette to his lips for the last time, savoring the final drag, and drained the glass of whiskey, feeling the warmth of the liquor on his chest. Then he climbed onto the chair and, with a slow movement, placed the rope around his neck. He looked for a last moment at the void that surrounded him, immersed in the darkness of that starless night. With a slight push of his foot, he knocked the chair over. The old man began to sway, but in a final act of survival, his body began to twist, fighting against the weight of his own decision. The radio melody continued in the darkness, as if the world went on, oblivious to his suffering and the silent cry of a forgotten man.